hindered, and teams can't get together in practice. Off-season moves don't happen, but hopefully it'll be resolved soon. Although there's no guarantees. Some NASCAR.
Oh God, it was a showdown at Talladega, the biggest track on the NASCAR circuit, and Jimmy Johnson, the 5-time champion, got his first win of the season by 0.02 of a second. One of the closest races in NASCAR history. It was. I can't even describe how.
To put it in perspective, I've never watched a NASCAR race until now. Followed it, never really watched it. Watched the end of that game. Kind of makes me want to watch NASCAR.
Oh, it was so exciting.
4 cars lined up at that finish line.
Yeah.
That shot was amazing.
And the rest of Clint Boyer, Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Kevin Harvick rounded out top 5. 3 Hendricks cars, so a strong showing for Hendricks there. Nick, how's the English Premier League looking for some soccer?
A little bit of soccer, my expertise. We had winners over the weekend from Everton, Aston Villa, Chelsea, Birmingham, and Wigan. And the race for the championship's looking a lot more bleak for Arsenal as they tied Liverpool 1-1. And Liverpool tied it with a PK in the 102nd minute of extra time, which is unheard of in soccer. In case you don't know, it's 90-minute games, and this was the 102nd because Jamie Carragher for Liverpool got knocked unconscious for 5 minutes on the court.
But he's okay now, folks.
He woke up later in the game. So the standings look now with 6 games left to play. You have Manchester United with 69 points, Arsenal with 63, Chelsea with 61, and Manchester City and Tottenham round out the top 5. So we'll keep that in check and see where that goes. Just a small note though, Lionel Messi, who is a forward for the Barcelona in Spain, is on a race to get 50 goals. The first Spanish player in the Spanish league to ever do it. He has 48 goals in 46 games, folks. It is amazing.
Unbelievable.
They play in 4 competitions. He is leading scoring in every single competition. Only 23 years old. They have 10 matches at least left. I think he's going to do it. It's an amazing feat no matter what sports you watch. Definitely look out for that, and we'll keep you posted as well.
Yeah.
So over for a little bit.
Where we'll be when we're 23 years old.
I don't know if I'll be scoring 50 goals in the Spanish Premier League, but you never know. Some baseball?
Oh yeah, it's been crazy. The AL East, there's no definite front runner. The Yankees up the top with a 9-5 record, but the Red Sox are battling back after their worst start in arguably in their history. Now up to 5-10 on a 3-game win streak. The Rays are bouncing back too at 6-9. Baltimore has slipped from their 6-1 start to 6-8 now, and Toronto has lost 3 games in a row. So
you knew the offenses and pitching of the Yankees in Boston was going to triumph at the end of the season. Boston started poor. They're going to get back into it. Unfortunately, those Orioles kind of seem like they're going to have a long
Poor
season.
Buck Showalter. It looks so promising.
It did, and I was excited. But with Toronto and the Rays, they're going to play better and better, and I think Baltimore's going to slip.
All right, now moving on to Central, arguably the biggest surprise, Cleveland Indians, 11-4 at the top, and right behind them, a game back, the Kansas City Royals. 2 teams that perennially finish at the bottom of that division for the past 2-3 years are at the top. So a big surprise for both those teams. The West, the Angels on a 5-game win streak have tied Texas as Texas
surprising for most people.
Yeah.
I think Texas is going to win that division. Once they get Josh Hamilton back from injury.
Texas is 1-4 in their last 5 games, so they've been slipping of late. Going to the National League, Philadelphia, no surprise, up top the NL East with a 10-4 record because of their fantastic pitching staff.
Their 5 slot is most teams 1 slot. So
yeah, I know
we'll see how that goes.
In the Central again, kind of like the AL East, no definite winner, but Cincinnati up top with a 9-6 record. But the Cardinals and Albert Pujols got off to a cold start. They're knocking on their door at 8-8, only a game and a half back. So
they're going to heat up though.
Oh yeah,
and those Cards and Albert Pujols got a relatively unheard of cold start to the season, but he's going to get hot. He's going to stay hot and lead that team.
And finally in the West, the hottest team in baseball, the Colorado Rockies at 12-3.
How often do you say that?
Yeah, I know, right?
Hot team in baseball, Colorado.
Oh yeah, but it's been amazing, and it's all been. The catalyst for this is who's my player to watch for this week. Their shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki, who's batting .364, leads the ML with 7 homers, 14 RBIs, an on-base percentage of .486, and a slugging percentage of .836. It's It's a ridiculous stats.
Along with Kemp, you know.
Kemp was batting 474, yeah.
Our top players of the week for sure, and you better look out because they're going
to. In the AL, my player of the week, or player to watch this week, is Josh Beckett's got a big start in LA against the Angels on Thursday. A 5.40 ERA on the road, but his past 2 starts, he's pitched 15 innings and only given up 1 run. And he played the Yankees, which he pitched 8, and 7 against the Blue Jays. His season ERA is 1.8, 23 strikeouts, a whip of .85, and the opponents are hitting 147 against him.
A little bit of a struggle his first game. They took a loss, but now that Boston's playing together, better altogether, he's going to have those offensive runs. You know, he's going to get those runs now. And those last 2 games, very impressive starts. Went deep. Huge relief for the Boston Red Sox that he's playing that well now.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for today. Be sure, if you want more sports, go to insidesportsk.weebly.com for our daily blog, weekly videos, and be sure to stay tuned for a couple of days, 3-4 days. We'll be coming out with an NFL draft special, which it'll be a treat for you guys. You'll really like it.
We're gonna put a lot of work into it. You guys will be excited, so please look out for that. And
that's it for Inside Sports. I'm Shawn Kowalyshyn.
I'm Nick Deets,
and we'll see you next week.